getting late. I'm making my way over to my favorite place. I gotta get my...
Hello, we are the students from the secondary school Martín Franquès from Tarragona.
To celebrate Darwin's year, we prepared a poster and a video about evolution.
Yeah, who knew that you'd be up in here?
More than 4.5 billion years old. For a long time, life couldn't exist here. The ground was hot enough to melt rocks. There was no liquid water. Comets and asteroids frequently crashed into the surface, and volcanoes erupted constantly, filling the air with poisonous gases.
No one knows when or where life began. By 3.5 billion years ago, these microscopic bacteria were thriving in these oceans.
I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music, DJ.
3.8 billion years ago, the first primitive single-celled organisms appeared. They are much simpler than the form of life that exists today.
I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music, DJ, let it play. I like the way you do this, keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the music, please don't stop the, please don't stop, please don't stop the music.
600 million years ago, the first simple animals are living in the oceans.
Please don't stop.
They include plant-like animals attached to the seafloor, worms and jellyfish. 520 million years ago, many new kinds of species developed, including strange worm-like creatures and hard-shelled trilobites.
The largest of these animals grow to more than 2 feet in length. All of them lived in water.
470 million years ago, armored the first fish, the first animal which packed bones swimming the oceans. These early fish are less than a foot long. 420 million years ago, shellfish, the nautiluses and corals swim in the water or live on the ocean floor.
400 million years ago, mosses and fish moved from the water onto the land.
Followed by insects, centipedes and the first amphibians.
The first amphibians appeared at the end of the Devonian period, in the Paleozoic age, approximately 350 million years ago.
The first plants and animals to live on land are quite small.
330 million years ago, giant ferns and cloud masses formed huge swampy forests, and insects became the first flying animals.
330 million years ago, dragonflies with wings 2 feet across fly among plants that grow to heights to 50 feet or more.
290 million years ago, the age of reptiles begins. The first reptiles are small animals, about a foot long and look much like today's lizards. 230 million years ago, one or more groups of reptiles evolved into dinosaurs. They range from birds-like animals and a few inches tall to giant more than 90 feet long. Dinosaurs will be the dominant animals on Earth for the next 160 million years.
215 million years ago, a different group of reptiles develops into the first mammals. For the next 150 million years, mammals remain small in size and are active mainly at night.
150 million years ago, the first birds, probably relatives of tree-climbing dinosaurs, chased 2 years.
65 million years ago, the last dinosaurs become extinct, and the latest plankton and birds become the dominant meat-eaters on land.
Modern flowering plants appear. Turtles are vertebrates, and they are 200 millions of years old. They have tail, head, 4 legs and a shell.
200 millions of years ago, the first group of pinnipeds appeared, including seals.
40 million years ago, with the dinosaurs gone, mammals are able to evolve into large plant eaters and predators. This rhino-like animal called battering ram beast is nearly as big as an elephant.
5 million years ago, the ancestors of early humans descended from apes are living in Africa. They are the first animals to walk and ride.
130,000 years ago, modern humans, people who look like us, appeared in the Middle East and Africa.
In 1831, Darwin embarked on a 5-year voyage aboard the Beagle to trip around the world as a naturalist. Darwin realized that evolution occurs by the process of natural selection.
And now introducing you Mr. Darwin.
The fittest animals or plants are more likely to survive and reproduce. They pass on these desirable characteristics to their offspring. Gradually, those features become more common, causing the species to change over time, producing new species.